As the night settles softly around you, allow yourself to slow down and arrive fully in this quiet moment. There is nothing you need to do, nowhere you need to go, and nothing you need to fix. You are here, and that is enough. Breathe gently, letting each breath become unhurried and calm. With every exhale, the weight of the day begins to loosen, and with every inhale, a sense of peace gently enters. This moment is a sacred pause, an invitation to rest in the presence of God, who neither slumbers nor sleeps. Let your heart be reassured by the truth that you are seen and known. God understands every unspoken thought, every quiet concern, and every tired feeling carried within you. There is no need to explain or justify anything. Just as you are welcomed. The stillness of the night becomes a place of refuge, where God draws near with gentleness and care. Be still and know that I am God. These words settle like a soft blanket over your mind, calming the inner noise and guiding you toward rest. As your body relaxes, feel the surface beneath you supporting you completely. You do not need to hold yourself up anymore. God is holding you. The same God who created the heavens and the earth is attentive to this very moment of your life. His presence surrounds you with quiet assurance. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? In this truth, fear has no place to stay, and tension slowly dissolves. Allow your thoughts to soften. If the mind begins to wander, gently bring it back to the awareness that you are safe. God's peace is not rushed, and it does not demand effort. It flows naturally when you stop striving. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. These words are not a command, but a tender invitation, spoken with compassion and understanding. Rest is not something you must earn. It is something you are lovingly given. The quiet of the night becomes a sacred space where God whispers comfort to your soul. You are not alone in the darkness. Even now, God's care surrounds you, closer than your own breath. The Lord blesses his people with peace. Let that peace move gently through you, from the top of your head to the soles of your feet, easing every tight place and calming every restless thought. As the world grows still, trust that God is at work, even while you rest. You do not need to stay alert or guarded. In peace I will lie down and sleep, for you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. These words cradle your heart, reminding you that the night is not something to endure, but something to rest within. God's protection does not fade when the lights go out. It remains steady and sure. Feel gratitude rise quietly within you, not forced, but gentle and sincere. Gratitude for breath, for rest, for the simple gift of being carried through this moment. God's goodness does not depend on how the day went. It is constant, faithful, and present now. The Lord is near to all who call on him. Even in silence, even without words, your heart is heard. As your eyelids grow heavy, allow yourself to surrender fully to rest. Tomorrow does not need your attention right now. The past no longer needs to be replayed. This moment is enough. God watches over you with love, and you are free to sleep. Wrapped in peace, held in grace, and surrounded by divine calm, you drift gently toward rest, knowing that you are safe, you are loved, and you are never alone. As the night deepens, gently turn your attention inward and notice the quiet invitation to let go. The day has unfolded as it has, with moments both heavy and light, and now it is complete. There is no need to revisit what cannot be changed, or to carry forward what no longer belongs to this moment. Breathe slowly and imagine each concern resting in your open hands. One by one, allow them to soften and slip away, trusting that God is willing and able to carry them for you. The weight you have been holding does not need to follow you into the night. God's word offers a gentle reassurance. Cast your burden on the Lord, and he will sustain you. These words are not spoken in haste, but in patience, inviting you to release what has been weighing on your heart. As you exhale, feel the tension ease from your shoulders, your jaw, your chest. You are not abandoning responsibility. You are placing it into loving hands far stronger than your own. Thoughts may rise about unfinished tasks or conversations left unresolved. Instead of resisting them, acknowledge them briefly and then let them pass, like clouds drifting across a quiet sky. God is not disturbed by what remains incomplete. Commit your work to the Lord, and your plans will be established. Trust that what needs attention will be there tomorrow, guided by wisdom and grace. For now, rest is the most faithful response you can offer. Allow your heart to settle into the truth that you are deeply cared for. God sees beyond the surface of your efforts and understands the intentions within you. There is compassion for your limitations and mercy for every moment you wish had gone differently. The Lord is gracious and compassionate, slow to anger and rich in love. Let this assurance wash over you, dissolving self-criticism and replacing it with gentle acceptance. As your breathing becomes slower and deeper, feel the quiet safety of this moment. The night is not empty, it is filled with God's presence. You hem me in behind and before, and you lay your hand upon me. There is nowhere you need to guard yourself from, nothing you need to anticipate. You are surrounded, protected, and known. The stillness itself becomes a form of comfort. Release the need to control what lies ahead. Tomorrow does not require your vigilance tonight. God is already present in what is to come. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. Let these words guide you into a softer way of being, where trust replaces tension and surrender replaces strain. Your worth is not measured by how much you hold together, but by how deeply you are loved. As the mind grows quieter, invite peace to settle gently over every thought. Imagine God's peace like a calm river, moving steadily and quietly through you. You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, because they trust in you. Allow your mind to rest in that trust, free from the need to solve or analyze. Peace is not something you must chase. It meets you when you stop running. Now, with your heart lighter and your body at ease, allow yourself to drift towards sleep. The burdens of the day have been released, not lost, but lovingly received by God. You are safe to rest. Wrapped in divine care and gentle assurance, you move into the night with a quiet confidence, knowing that you are held, sustained, and watched over as you sleep. As the quiet of the night continues to unfold, allow your thoughts to slow and settle into a gentle stillness. There is a peace available to you now that does not depend on circumstances, outcomes, or understanding. It is a peace that comes from God alone, steady and unshaken. You do not need to figure it out or explain it. Simply receive it, like a soft light filling the room, easing the edges of every worry and calming the depths of your heart. The peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Let these words rest within you, not as something to analyze, but as something to experience. This peace does not demand clarity or control. It gently stands watch over your thoughts, protecting them from fear and restlessness. Feel it settle around your mind like a quiet shelter, allowing you to rest without vigilance. As your breathing becomes slow and natural, imagine each breath drawing in calm and releasing tension. God's peace flows in rhythm with your breath, steady and unforced. There is no urgency here. The night moves at a different pace, one of patience and grace. You are allowed to rest fully in this moment, trusting that God's presence is enough. Thoughts may still arise, but they no longer need to command your attention. You can notice them and let them pass without engagement. God's peace does not vanish when the mind wanders. It remains constant and faithful. You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are stayed on you, because they trust in you. Gently return your focus to trust, letting it anchor you as the waters of the mind grow calm. Feel your body growing heavier, more relaxed with each passing moment. The muscles soften, the heartbeat slows, and the nervous system begins to rest. God designed peace to touch not only the soul, but the body as well. The Lord gives strength to his people. The Lord blesses his people with peace. This blessing flows through you now, restoring what has been worn thin by the day. There is no need to fear the silence. In the quiet, God is near. Peace often speaks in whispers, not in noise. Be still and know that I am God. In this stillness, you are reminded that you are not alone, not forgotten, and not responsible for holding everything together. God's peace holds you gently, without pressure or demand. As the night deepens, allow this peace to guard you like a loving presence through the hours of sleep. You do not need to remain alert. God remains attentive for you. In peace I will lie down and sleep. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. Let these words cradle your heart as you sink deeper into rest, confident that you are protected. With every breath, peace becomes more familiar, more natural. It settles into your thoughts, your body, and your spirit. There is nothing left to strive for. Wrapped in a peace beyond understanding, you drift gently towards sleep, held by God's presence, guarded by His love, and carried through the night in quiet, unshakable calm. As the darkness settles outside, a deeper sense of safety begins to form within you. Night does not mean vulnerability when you are held by God. Even in the quiet hours, there is a covering over you, steady and sure. You are not exposed or unguarded. You are resting beneath a presence that watches with perfect care. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. Let this truth gently wrap around you, like a soft covering that shields both body and soul. Imagine yourself resting under this divine shadow, not hidden in fear, but protected in peace. God's protection is not distant or abstract. It is close, surrounding you on every side. There is no corner of the night where His care does not reach. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. These words are tender and reassuring, reminding you that protection does not have to feel rigid or harsh. It can be gentle, warm, and deeply comforting. As your breathing slows, feel your body responding to this sense of security. The instinct to stay alert begins to fade. You do not need to listen for danger or prepare for interruption. God remains watchful while you rest. The Lord watches over you. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. Even now, even as sleep draws near, His presence remains constant, unwavering through every hour of the night. Let your mind release images of threat or uncertainty. The night is not something to fear when you are dwelling in God's care. You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day. These words speak directly into the places of quiet anxiety, gently dissolving them with assurance. Fear loses its power when it is met with truth, and God's truth is steady and dependable. Allow the stillness to deepen, knowing that you are not alone within it. God's protection is not loud or dramatic. It is calm and faithful. It does not draw attention to itself, yet it never fails. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. Rest in the simplicity of that promise. You do not need to check, confirm, or understand how it works. You only need to rest beneath it. As your body becomes heavier, feel yourself sinking into the safety of this moment. The place where you rest becomes sacred ground, watched over by divine care. God's presence fills the room, not as something overwhelming, but as something deeply reassuring. The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear Him, and He delivers them. You are surrounded, held within a circle of peace that cannot be broken. Now allow sleep to come naturally, without resistance. You are safe to let go completely. The night stretches ahead, but it is already covered by God's watchful love. In peace I will lie down and sleep, for you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. Let these words settle into your heart as you drift gently into rest, sheltered, protected, and secure beneath the shadow of the Almighty. As the night grows quieter, gently notice the places within you that feel restless or uneasy. There is no need to push those feelings away or judge them. Simply acknowledge them with kindness, as God already does. Anxiety does not define you, and it does not have the final word. In this moment, You are invited to bring every anxious thought into the light of God's care, where it can soften and lose its grip. When anxiety was great within me, your consolation brought me joy. Let that consolation begin to flow now, slowly and tenderly. Allow your breathing to become a steady rhythm, slow and comforting. With each inhale, imagine drawing in calm. With each exhale, imagine releasing worry. You do not need to name every concern. God understands them fully, even the ones you cannot put into words. Cast all your anxiety on him, because he cares for you. These words are gentle and personal, reminding you that nothing you carry is too small or too heavy for God's attention. As anxious thoughts arise, picture them being met with peace rather than resistance. God's peace does not argue with fear, it quietly replaces it. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. Even now, without effort or strain, your heart is being heard. Gratitude may begin to emerge naturally, not forced, but as a soft awareness that you are not facing this moment alone. Feel your body responding as your mind settles. The muscles in your face relax. The tension in your chest loosens. Your shoulders grow lighter. Anxiety often speaks through the body, but peace does as well. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in him, and he helps me. Let that help be present not as a sudden change, but as a gradual easing, like warmth spreading gently through you. The night can sometimes amplify worries, making them feel larger and more insistent, but God's presence is larger still. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Nearness means closeness, attentiveness, care. God is not distant from your anxious heart. He is close, listening, steady and compassionate. You are not required to be strong right now. You are only invited to rest. If fear tries to whisper, let truth answer softly. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. A sound mind does not mean an empty one. It means a mind gently held together by love. Feel that love surrounding your thoughts, bringing order where there was chaos, calm where there was tension. As the night continues, trust that peace is doing its quiet work within you. Anxiety does not need to be fully resolved before sleep can come. God's peace is enough to carry you into rest, even while healing continues. You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, because they trust in you. Let your mind rest in that trust without striving. Now allow yourself to drift towards sleep, knowing that you are cared for in every sense. Your anxious heart is not a burden. It is something God meets with tenderness. Wrapped in reassurance and divine calm, you are safe to rest. The night holds no threat when God's peace surrounds you, and you fall asleep gently, held in quiet comfort and unwavering love. As the day fades fully into night, notice the tired places within you that have carried more than their share. Weariness shows itself in many ways, in the body that longs to relax, in the mind that feels overfull, and in the soul that has given much and now needs replenishment. There is no shame in this tiredness. It is simply a signal that rest is needed. God meets you here with understanding and compassion, inviting you to lay everything down for a while and receive what you cannot give yourself. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. These words are spoken gently, without urgency or expectation. They are not a demand to change, but an invitation to be held. You do not need to arrive strong or composed. You are welcome exactly as you are, carrying whatever weight remains. Feel the comfort of being invited, not evaluated, and allow that reassurance to soften your heart. As your breathing becomes slower, imagine each breath easing the fatigue stored deep within you. The effort you have poured into the day no longer needs to continue. God does not measure your worth by productivity or endurance. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Strength does not always arrive as energy to keep going. Sometimes it comes as permission to stop. In this moment, stopping is enough. Let your body sink more deeply into rest, trusting the surface beneath you to hold you. You no longer need to brace or prepare. God is attentive to even the smallest detail of your being. The Lord sustains all who fall and raises up all who are bowed down. Even now, as you lie still, you are being sustained. Nothing is required of you except to receive. The quiet of the night becomes a healing space where restoration can begin. God's rest reaches beyond physical sleep into the deepest layers of the soul. He restores my soul. Restoration does not rush. It unfolds gently like dawn after a long night, unseen at first, yet steadily present. Allow yourself to trust that something good is happening within you, even if you cannot feel it fully yet. If your mind feels heavy or foggy, let it rest too. You do not need clarity right now. Wisdom and understanding will return in their proper time. Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. Renewal begins quietly, often while you are unaware. Hope can be as simple as trusting that rest itself is meaningful and holy. As sleep draws closer, release the idea that you must recover everything at once. God's care is patient and complete. He knows exactly what you need and when you need it. The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. In this truth, striving fades. You are not lacking rest. It is already being given to you. Now let yourself drift gently into sleep, wrapped in God's sustaining presence. Your weariness is met with kindness, your exhaustion with mercy. Through the hours of the night, rest flows quietly into every tired place. You are safe to sleep, safe to be still, and safe to trust that when morning comes, you will be met again with grace, strength, and gentle renewal. As the night deepens and the world grows quieter, you may notice how silence invites trust. When the noise of the day fades, there is space to rest not only your body, but your expectations and questions as well. You are not required to have answers right now. God is present even when explanations are not. In the stillness, trust can grow gently, without force, like a seed resting in the soil, unseen yet alive. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. Let these words settle softly into your heart. Stillness is not passivity, it is a posture of trust. It is choosing to rest in God's care rather than leaning on your own effort. In this quiet moment, you are not being left alone with uncertainty. You are being invited to place it into hands that are steady and faithful. As your breathing slows, allow the silence to feel safe rather than empty. God often speaks not through loud declarations, but through quiet presence. Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for Him. Waiting does not mean nothing is happening. It means something deeper is unfolding, beyond what can be rushed or controlled. You are allowed to rest, while God continues His work. The night can sometimes bring unanswered thoughts to the surface, questions about direction, timing, or meaning. Instead of wrestling with them, let them rest beside you. God is not threatened by your questions, nor does He require you to resolve them before you sleep. Trust in the Lord forever, for the Lord Himself, is the rock eternal. Trust does not demand certainty, it rests on faithfulness. Feel your body growing heavier, more at ease with each moment. The quiet around you becomes a gentle companion, not something to fear. God's presence fills the silence with reassurance. The Lord is good to those whose hope is in Him, to the one who seeks Him. Even now, without words or effort, your heart is seeking simply by resting in His care. If thoughts begin to drift, gently guide them back to this sense of trust. There is nothing you need to guard against. God remains attentive through every hour of the night. He who watches over you will not slumber. You are free to let your awareness fade into rest, knowing that vigilance is no longer required of you. As sleep approaches, allow trust to deepen naturally. You do not need to understand the path ahead to rest tonight. God holds tomorrow as surely as He holds you now. Commit your way to the Lord, trust in Him, and He will do this. Commitment here is not effort, but surrender, a quiet placing of your life into loving hands. Now, with the silence wrapped around you and trust settling gently within, allow sleep to come. The quiet of the night is no longer uncertain. It is a place of refuge. You are held, watched over, and guided even as you rest. In this stillness, trust grows, and you drift peacefully into sleep, confident that God is near, faithful, and at work beyond what you can see. As the night stretches gently onward, allow yourself to rest in the comforting image of God as your shepherd. You are not wandering alone in the darkness. You are being guided with patience and care, step by step, even now as your eyes grow heavy. The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. These words are not hurried. They are calm and steady, inviting your heart to relax into the assurance that everything you truly need is already being provided. Picture yourself being led into a place of quiet safety, away from noise and strain. The shepherd does not rush you or push you forward. He knows your pace and understands your weariness. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. Rest is not something you must force yourself into. It is something you are gently guided toward. Feel the permission in these words to stop striving and simply be at peace. As your breathing slows, imagine the quiet waters reflecting calm and stillness. Your thoughts, once restless, begin to settle like water becoming smooth after a breeze fades. God's guidance is not loud or demanding. It is soft, reassuring, and constant. He refreshes my soul. Refreshment does not always arrive as sudden change. Often it comes as a deep, steady renewal that begins while you rest. The darkness of night does not mean danger when you are being shepherded by God. Even paths that feel uncertain are walked with divine presence. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. You are not promised the absence of shadows, but you are promised companionship through them. Let that promise quiet every trace of fear that tries to linger. Feel the comfort of being watched over, not with scrutiny, but with love. God's guidance protects as much as it directs. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Comfort comes from knowing that you are not responsible for navigating every threat or obstacle. The shepherd stands alert, so you do not have to. You are free to rest deeply, without vigilance. As your body grows heavier, imagine yourself settling into a place of belonging and care. God prepares peace for you even in the presence of worry or uncertainty. You prepare a table before me. Even when life has felt overwhelming, there is provision, calm, and care waiting for you here. The night becomes a place not of emptiness, but of quiet abundance. Allow gratitude to rise softly as you sense this gentle guidance. God's goodness is not fleeting or conditional. Surely your goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life. Even as you sleep, goodness remains close, trailing you like a constant companion. You do not need to reach for it, it is already near. Now let yourself rest fully in the care of your shepherd. You are led, protected, and known. The night holds no confusion when you are guided by love. As sleep gently takes hold, trust that you are being watched over with tenderness and wisdom. Held in divine care, you drift peacefully into rest, knowing that you are never lost, never alone, and always gently led. As the night settles into a deeper quiet, allow yourself to receive sleep as a gift rather than something to achieve. Rest is not a test you must pass or a struggle you must overcome. It is a gentle offering from God, given freely and lovingly. You are invited to open your hands and heart to it, trusting that sleep will come in its own time. The Lord gives sleep to those he loves. Let this truth ease any pressure you may feel about needing to rest. Notice how your body responds when you release effort. Muscles soften, breathing slows, and the mind begins to loosen its grip. God designed rest as a natural rhythm, woven into creation itself. In vain you rise early and stay up late, toiling for food to eat, for he grants sleep to those he loves. You do not need to prove your worth by staying alert. Even now, rest is an act of trust. As your thoughts grow quieter, allow yourself to receive the night without resistance. There is no need to monitor time or count moments. God is present in each one, holding them for you. My times are in your hands. The hours of the night are not empty or wasted. They are filled with care, restoration, and divine attention. If your mind begins to worry about falling asleep, gently remind yourself that rest is already unfolding. God's peace works even beneath awareness. In peace, I will lie down and sleep. These words are a declaration of trust, not a demand. Sleep comes most naturally when you stop trying to control it and simply allow it to arrive. Feel gratitude quietly replace effort. Gratitude for a body that knows how to rest, for a mind that can soften, and for a God who watches over you through the night. Every good and perfect gift is from above. Sleep is one of those gifts, tender and renewing, offered without condition. The night becomes a space where God restores what the day has drained. Even while you sleep, healing and renewal take place. He gives his beloved sleep. Let this assurance settle deeply within you, reminding you that you are cherished and cared for, not only in your waking hours, but also in your rest. As your eyelids grow heavy, allow sleep to carry you gently forward. There is nothing you need to hold on to. God remains attentive, guarding your rest with love. The gift of sleep is already yours, and you receive it now with ease, peace, and trust, drifting softly into the quiet embrace of the night. As the night holds you in its calm embrace, notice how much effort it has taken to carry everything through the day. Control often feels necessary, as though holding tightly might keep life steady. Yet now, in the quiet, there is an invitation to loosen your grip. You do not need to manage outcomes or anticipate every possibility. God does not ask you to stay vigilant through the night. He invites you to rest, trusting that what you release will be cared for with greater wisdom than your own. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. These words are gentle and freeing. They remind you that understanding is not required for peace. You are allowed to rest even when questions remain unanswered. As you breathe out slowly, imagine releasing the need to control what comes next. Let each exhale carry away the pressure to figure everything out. Feel how your body responds when you stop holding tension. The shoulders soften, the jaw unclenches, and the chest feels lighter. Control often hides itself in the body, but surrender brings relief. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust in him and he will act. Commitment here is not effort or striving. It is simply placing what concerns you into God's care and allowing yourself to step back. Thoughts about tomorrow may surface, plans, responsibilities, or uncertainties. Instead of engaging with them, gently acknowledge them and let them rest. Tomorrow does not need your attention tonight. God is already present there. Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. These words are not dismissive. They are compassionate, reminding you that rest is appropriate and good in this moment. As the night deepens, allow faith to take the place of control. Faith does not require certainty. It rests in trust. The Lord will fulfill his purpose for me. You do not need to oversee every detail of your life. God's purposes are not fragile, and they do not depend on your constant vigilance. This truth brings a quiet confidence that allows your mind to soften. Let the silence become a space of surrender rather than uncertainty. In surrender, there is no loss, only relief. Cast your cares on the Lord, and he will sustain you. Feel that sustaining presence now, steady and calm, holding what you have laid down. You are not abandoning responsibility. You are choosing trust over strain. As your breathing slows further, allow yourself to be fully present in this moment. There is nothing left to do, nothing left to decide. God's care surrounds you completely. The Lord is good, a refuge in times of trouble. Even now, as you rest, refuge is being provided. Now let sleep come naturally, without effort or resistance. You have surrendered control, and in its place, peace has settled. God watches while you rest, faithful and attentive. Wrapped in trust and quiet assurance, you drift gently into sleep, confident that you are held by love and guided by grace through the night and into the day to come. As the night grows calm and unhurried, allow yourself to enter a deeper stillness. This is a stillness that does not demand silence from your thoughts, but gently invites them to rest. There is no need to force quiet or strive for emptiness. Simply notice the slowing of the moment, the soft rhythm of your breathing, and the peaceful awareness that God is near. Be still and know that I am God. These words are not a command to perform, but an invitation to rest in presence. Stillness is a place where striving ends and trust begins. You are not required to solve, plan, or prepare. In this moment, being is enough. God's presence fills the stillness with meaning and comfort. The Lord is near to all who call on him. Even without words, even without effort, you are calling simply by resting your attention here. Let that nearness settle into your heart like a gentle warmth. As your body grows heavier, feel each part releasing tension in its own time. There is no rush. God's peace moves slowly and kindly, respecting your pace. In returning and rest, you shall be saved. In quietness and trust shall be your strength. Strength here does not mean effort. It means being upheld. You are supported in the quiet, carried without needing to hold yourself together. If thoughts drift in, welcome them without judgment and allow them to pass. Stillness does not mean the absence of thought, but the absence of struggle with thought. God remains present even as the mind moves. The Lord will give strength to his people. The Lord will bless his people with peace. Peace flows gently through you now, touching each thought and softening its edges. The stillness of the night becomes a sacred space where God's presence feels closer, more intimate. You are not alone in the quiet. Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? There is nowhere you need to go, nothing you need to escape. God is here, attentive and calm, filling the silence with reassurance. As your awareness becomes softer, let the stillness deepen naturally. There is no need to remain alert. God's care does not depend on your wakefulness. He who watches over you will not slumber. While you rest, God remains awake, guarding and guiding. This allows you to let go fully without concern. Feel gratitude rise quietly, not as an obligation, but as a gentle recognition of peace. Gratitude settles the heart and deepens rest. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Even now, love endures, steady and unchanging, holding you through the night. Now allow sleep to come as an extension of this stillness. There is no boundary between rest and sleep here, only a gentle drifting from awareness into deeper calm. You are held in God's presence, surrounded by peace and safe to let go. In this quiet nearness, you drift peacefully into sleep, resting in stillness, trust, and divine care. As the night continues to cradle you in quiet, allow your mind to soften even further. Thoughts that once felt sharp or insistent can now become gentle and distant, like sounds fading far away. You are not required to engage with them. This moment is for comfort, for easing the inner noise that has followed you through the day. God's presence meets you with tenderness, offering rest to every part of you that feels strained or unsettled. The Lord gives peace to his people. Let these words rest lightly within you. Peace is not something you must manufacture or maintain. It is given freely and patiently. As you breathe slowly, imagine that peace moving through your mind, smoothing the places that feel overworked or overwhelmed. Each breath carries calm inward, and each exhale releases what no longer needs to be held. If your thoughts feel tangled or heavy, know that God understands the weight you have been carrying. There is compassion for mental fatigue and emotional strain. The Lord is gracious and compassionate, slow to anger and rich in love. This love does not hurry you or expect clarity from you. It simply surrounds you, offering comfort without conditions. Feel the muscles around your eyes soften, your forehead smooth, your jaw relax. The mind and body are deeply connected, and as your body rests, your thoughts are invited to rest as well. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Healing does not always arrive with strong sensation. Often it comes quietly, like rest settling in when you least notice the moment it begins. The night can bring memories or emotions that were pushed aside during the day. If they surface now, allow them to be met with kindness rather than resistance. God is near to every part of you, even the parts that feel fragile or unresolved. Cast your cares on the Lord, and He will sustain you. You do not need to sort through everything tonight. Sustaining is enough. As your awareness grows softer, imagine God's peace standing guard over your thoughts. Nothing needs to be forced away. Peace simply takes its place naturally. The peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds. Guarding does not mean restriction. It means protection, allowing your mind to rest without intrusion. Let the quiet become reassuring rather than empty. In this calm, you are not alone. God's presence fills the space with steadiness and care. The Lord is my refuge and my fortress. Even the mind that feels tired or troubled can rest securely here, knowing it is held within something stronger than its own effort. As sleep draws closer, allow your thoughts to slow into gentle fragments, no longer needing to form complete ideas. This is the natural rhythm of rest unfolding. God remains attentive as your awareness fades. You are safe to let go. Wrapped in comfort and divine peace, your mind settles, your body rests, and you drift gently into sleep, sustained by love and watched over through the quiet hours of the night. As the night continues its gentle unfolding, allow a quiet sense of hope to rise within you, soft and unforced. Hope does not need to announce itself loudly. It often arrives as a subtle feeling of lightness, a quiet assurance that something good is still possible. Even now, as your body rests and your thoughts slow, hope is being renewed in ways you may not consciously notice. God is at work beneath the surface, restoring what the day has worn down. Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. Let these words settle calmly in your heart. Renewal does not always feel like energy or excitement. Sometimes it feels like calm replacing strain or trust replacing worry. As you breathe gently, imagine hope filling the spaces where discouragement once lingered. There is no need to force optimism. Simply allow hope to be present, steady and kind. If the day has left you feeling uncertain or drained, know that God's mercies are not exhausted. They meet you anew in this quiet moment. Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for His compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Even before morning comes, renewal has already begun. Rest itself is a form of preparation for what lies ahead. Feel how your body settles more deeply with each passing moment. The heaviness you feel is not a burden, but a sign that rest is taking hold. God's hope reaches even into weariness, offering reassurance without pressure. May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in Him. Peace and joy are not demanded. They are gently given as trust grows quietly within you. Thoughts of tomorrow may appear, but they no longer need to carry weight. Tomorrow does not have to be solved tonight. God is already present there, preparing what you cannot yet see. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to give you hope and a future. Let this promise ease your heart. The future is not empty or uncertain in God's care. It is held with intention and love. As your awareness softens, imagine hope like a small, steady light within you, not glaring or overwhelming, but warm and constant. It does not flicker with circumstance. It simply remains. The Lord is my portion, therefore I will wait for Him. Waiting here is peaceful, not anxious. It is resting in the confidence that God's timing is gentle and sure. The quiet of the night becomes a place where hope is restored naturally, without effort. God often rebuilds strength while you sleep, beyond conscious thought. In repentance and rest is your salvation. In quietness and trust is your strength. Let trust deepen as your mind grows still, knowing that rest itself is meaningful and holy. Now allow yourself to drift further into sleep, carrying this quiet hope with you. You do not need to hold it tightly. God will keep it alive within you. Wrapped in peace and gentle expectation, you rest securely through the night, trusting that when morning comes, you will awaken renewed, steadied by hope, and met again by God's faithful grace. As the night moves quietly forward, there is a comforting truth to rest in. You are never unseen, even while you sleep. God's faithfulness does not pause when the day ends. It remains steady through the dark hours, constant and watchful. While your body rests and your thoughts soften, God remains fully attentive, guarding you with care that does not grow tired. The Lord is faithful, and he will strengthen you and protect you. Let this assurance settle deeply within you. There is peace in knowing that you do not need to remain aware or alert. God's faithfulness carries the night for you. He who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. While you let go, God stays present. This allows your heart to relax without hesitation, trusting that nothing is required of you right now. You are free to rest completely. As your breathing slows, feel the steadiness of God's presence surrounding you. Faithfulness is not loud or dramatic. It is quiet, reliable, and unchanging. It does not depend on how you feel or how well the day went. Your faithfulness continues through all generations. Even now, you are held within something enduring and secure, larger than any single moment. The night can sometimes feel long, but God's care does not waver with time. Each hour is equally known and covered. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. There is no moment of vulnerability here, no gap in protection. You are safe to sink deeper into rest, knowing that you are being watched over with perfect consistency. Let your thoughts grow slower and less defined, trusting that God's faithfulness fills the spaces where your awareness fades. Into your hands I commit my spirit. This is not a surrender into emptiness, but into care. God receives you gently, holding you through every breath and every heartbeat. As sleep draws nearer, allow yourself to rest in the comfort of continuity. Nothing about God's care changes when you close your eyes. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. Even in the stillness of the night, mercy remains active, present, and renewing. Feel gratitude rise softly, not as effort, but as quiet recognition. Gratitude for faithfulness that does not fail, for protection that does not fade, and for love that remains through every hour. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. Goodness surrounds you now, steady and calm. Now let sleep take you gently, without resistance. God's faithfulness continues through the night, holding you securely until morning comes. You are not alone in the dark. You are watched over, strengthened, and loved. With this assurance resting in your heart, you drift peacefully into sleep, wrapped in trust, steadied by faithfulness, and carry the safe settles around you. Allow your heart to rest in the gentle truth that you are deeply and completely loved. There is nothing you need to prove, nothing you need to fix, nothing you need to become in this moment. You are already held. God's love is not earned by effort or lost through weakness. It surrounds you quietly, steadily, like the calm of the night air, present whether you notice it or not. Let your breathing slow as this assurance sinks in. Inhale softly, and with each breath in, receive love that is patient and kind. Exhale gently, and let go of every doubt that whispers you are not enough. God's love does not rise and fall with your thoughts or emotions. It remains constant, faithful, unchanging, even as the day fades into rest. You are known completely and loved fully. Every thought you carry today, every moment of joy, every moment of struggle, has already been seen and understood. There is no disappointment in God's gaze toward you, only compassion and tenderness. Scripture reminds us that nothing can separate us from the love of God. Not fear, not worry, not the past, not the unknown future. Let this truth quiet your mind as you rest. Imagine this love like a warm covering placed gently over you. It does not weigh you down, it reassures you. It tells your heart that it is safe to relax now, safe to stop striving, safe to sleep. You do not need to stay alert or guarded. God remains awake, watching over you, delighting in your rest. As your body grows heavier, allow the muscles of your face to soften. Unclench your jaw. Let your shoulders drop. God's love reaches even into these physical places, easing tension you may not have noticed you were holding. This love is attentive and personal, meeting you exactly where you are. If your thoughts begin to wander, gently bring them back to this simple truth. You are loved, loved in your stillness, loved in your silence, loved without condition. The Psalms speak of a love that is steadfast, enduring through every season. That same steadfast love now surrounds your bed, your room, your breath. There is no fear in this love. Where love is present, anxiety loses its grip. Where love settles in, the heart learns to rest. Allow any lingering unease to dissolve as you remember that God's love is stronger than the night, stronger than uncertainty, stronger than every fear that once tried to disturb your peace. You are not alone in the quiet. God is near, closer than your next breath. Even in sleep, you remain cared for. Even in dreams, you are held. Even in complete stillness, love continues its gentle work within you, restoring and renewing. Let gratitude arise softly, without effort. Gratitude for being known. Gratitude for being kept. Gratitude for a love that does not fade when the lights go out. There is comfort in knowing that while you rest, God's love remains active, surrounding you with peace. As your awareness drifts towards sleep, allow this assurance to be the last thing you hold on to, not as a thought you must repeat, but as a feeling that settles deep within you. Loved, safe, accepted. Resting, now surrender fully to the night. Let your mind grow quiet. Let your heart grow still. God's love remains steady and sure through every hour until morning comes. As the night deepens, it is gentle and safe to acknowledge that tomorrow is not yet known. Questions may linger, possibilities may feel unclear, and the path ahead may seem hidden in shadow. In this quiet space, you are not asked to solve anything or to see far ahead. You are invited only to rest, trusting that God already stands in the moments you cannot yet see. Uncertainty does not unsettle God. What feels fragile or confusing to you is held within His wisdom and care. When your mind reaches forward searching for answers, allow it to rest instead in the assurance that you are guided, even when the way is not visible. Faith does not require clarity. It simply leans into trust, especially in the quiet hours of the night. Let your breath slow as you release the need to understand everything. Inhale peace and exhale the weight of unanswered questions. You are not behind. You are not lost. You are not forgotten. God's presence does not depend on certainty, and His peace does not wait for perfect plans. The Scriptures remind us that God directs the steps of those who trust Him. Even now, while you lie still, guidance continues gently, quietly, without effort from you. There is comfort in knowing that you do not walk into tomorrow alone. The same presence that carried you through today will meet you again when morning comes. If worry begins to rise, imagine placing it carefully into God's hands, one concern at a time without hurry. You do not need to revisit it once it is given. God is faithful with what you release. His care reaches beyond your understanding, beyond your ability to plan or predict. Uncertainty often brings tension into the body. Allow that tension to soften now. Let your shoulders ease. Let your chest relax. Let your thoughts slow their pace. Peace is not the absence of unknowns. It is the presence of trust within them, and that trust is growing quietly in you right now. God's peace settles gently when you stop resisting the unknown. It does not rush you forward or demand decisions. It simply holds you steady. In this stillness, you are safe to rest, knowing that nothing you will face tomorrow will come without God already beside you. The night itself teaches trust. You sleep without seeing the hours pass, confident that morning will arrive. In the same way, you can rest now without seeing the full picture, confident that God remains at work. His timing is sure. His plans are kind. His guidance is steady. Allow your thoughts to grow softer, like distant echoes fading into silence. You do not need to rehearse the future. You do not need to prepare your answers. God's peace is enough for this moment, and this moment is enough. As sleep draws nearer, let uncertainty loosen its grip. Let faith take its place, gentle and quiet. You are held in care that does not waver. Tomorrow rests safely in God's hands, and tonight you are invited to rest as well. Let the unknown remain where it belongs, beyond this moment. Here now there is only peace. Your breathing slows, your body grows still, trust deepens without effort. And in this calm surrender, sleep comes softly, carrying you into rest. As the quiet deepens, allow gentle words to drift through your thoughts like a soft melody. There is no need to follow each phrase closely or hold on to every meaning. Let the rhythm itself bring calm, like a lullaby that requires no effort, only listening. God's word moves gently, not to awaken the mind, but to ease it toward rest. These sacred words have been spoken across centuries, carried through nights much like this one. They arrive without urgency, steady and comforting, offering reassurance simply by their presence. Even when the mind is tired, the heart understands their tone. Peace flows not from analysis, but from letting the sound and cadence settle quietly within. As you breathe in, imagine these words aligning with your breath. As you breathe out, imagine them releasing tension from your thoughts. There is no need to repeat anything perfectly. The comfort comes from allowing the gentle rhythm to wash over you, slowing the inner pace, softening the edges of wakefulness. God's word does not press or demand. It invites. It whispers rest rather than striving. In the stillness of the night, these words become lighter, softer, like a familiar voice speaking calmly in the background. They do not ask for attention. They offer peace even when attention fades. Let your body respond naturally. Your breathing grows deeper. Your heartbeat steadies. Muscles loosen without instruction. The mind begins to drift, not away from safety, but toward it. This is the quiet work of sacred words, soothing without effort, comforting without condition. If thoughts arise, let them pass through gently, like clouds crossing a darkened sky. There is no need to chase them away. Simply return to the gentle flow of sound and silence. God's word remains steady beneath everything, like a calm current carrying you toward rest. Even when you no longer consciously hear the words, they continue their work. They settle into the soul, bringing peace beyond awareness. In sleep, they remain present, guarding, calming, restoring. You do not need to stay awake to receive their comfort. There is something deeply reassuring in knowing that these words remain true whether you are alert or asleep. They do not depend on your effort. They do not fade when your eyes close. They remain steady and faithful, holding you gently as you rest. As the night carries you further into stillness, allow the rhythm to slow even more. Let the spaces between thoughts widen. Let silence become part of the lullaby. In this quiet, you are safe to let go, safe to drift, safe to rest. Now the words grow softer, almost indistinguishable from the calm itself. Your awareness floats gently, unburdened. There is nothing left to do, nothing left to hold. Only peace remains, rocking you quietly as sleep takes you deeper into rest. As the night grows still, allow your body to rest without resistance. There is no need to hold yourself upright or alert. The surface beneath you supports you fully, carrying your weight with quiet faithfulness. In this moment, it is safe to let go, safe to soften, safe to allow rest to move gently through you. Begin by noticing your breath, slow and unforced. Each inhale brings calm, each exhale releases what the day has left behind. Tension loosens without instruction. Muscles respond naturally to permission. Your body understands how to rest when it is no longer rushed. Imagine a quiet sense of renewal spreading gently from within. It does not rush or overwhelm. It arrives gradually, like warmth returning to cold hands. This restoration touches every place that feels tired, every space that feels worn. Nothing is overlooked. Nothing is hurried. Your body has carried you faithfully through many moments, some easy, some heavy. Tonight, it is invited to recover. Cells settle. Breathing deepens. The nervous system eases into balance. Healing does not require awareness. It unfolds naturally when rest is welcomed. Let your mind follow this same gentle path. Thoughts that have been circling can slow their pace. You do not need to solve or revisit anything now. Mental fatigue is allowed to rest as deeply as the body. Awareness becomes softer, less focused, more peaceful. There is a quiet harmony when body and spirit rest together. Inner strain dissolves as stillness settles in. The heart no longer needs to stay guarded. Emotions ease without explanation. Everything that has been held too tightly is invited to loosen. This rest reaches beyond the physical. It touches the deeper places that words cannot reach. Places shaped by stress, by concern, by unspoken weight. In this stillness, those places are met with care and calm, gently restoring balance. Allow this sense of renewal to deepen as the night continues. There is no effort required from you. Healing does not depend on concentration or intention. It flows naturally in the presence of rest. Your role is simply to remain open and still. If awareness drifts, let it drift. If sleep approaches, let it come. Even in unconsciousness, restoration continues. The body knows how to mend. The spirit knows how to renew. You are not required to witness the process. Feel how the night itself supports this healing. Darkness is not emptiness, it is quiet. Silence is not absence, it is peace. Within this calm, restoration finds space to unfold fully and gently. As your breathing slows further, allow yourself to sink completely into rest. Every part of you is cared for. Every tired place is noticed. Nothing needs to be done. Nothing needs to be held. Healing moves softly through you as sleep carries you deeper into stillness. As the night surrounds you, it is safe to notice any lingering fears without resisting them. Fear does not mean danger is present. It often appears simply because the world has grown quiet. In this stillness, the mind sometimes searches for threats that are no longer there. Gently remind yourself that you are safe now. The darkness is not against you. It is only a place of rest. Let your breathing become your anchor. Slow, steady calm. With each breath out, allow fear to loosen its hold. You do not need to push it away or argue with it. Simply allow reassurance to grow stronger than the fear itself. Peace arrives not through force, but through gentleness. Nighttime worries often feel larger than they truly are. Thoughts echo more loudly when the world is quiet. If your mind begins to imagine what could go wrong, allow those thoughts to pass without following them. They do not require answers. They do not deserve your energy. You are allowed to rest without vigilance. There is a quiet sense of protection surrounding you now, like a gentle boundary that keeps peace inside and fear outside. Nothing needs your attention. Nothing threatens this moment. You are held in care that does not sleep even as you do. Allow your body to respond to this safety. Notice how your muscles soften when fear releases its grip. Your chest feels lighter. Your jaw unclenches. Your heartbeat steadies. These are signs that your body recognizes it is safe to rest. If anxiety has visited you in the night before, remind yourself that this moment is new. You are not repeating the past. You are here, now, supported and protected. Fear loses its power when it is met with calm presence instead of resistance. There is reassurance in knowing that you are not required to stay alert. You do not need to listen for sounds or monitor the quiet. Rest is permitted. Sleep is allowed. Peace is your natural state when fear no longer leads. Let the silence become a comfort rather than a threat. Silence means nothing is demanded of you. It means there is room to breathe deeply and rest fully. In this quiet, fear fades naturally, replaced by calm awareness. If your thoughts drift toward unsettling images or memories, gently shift your focus back to the sensation of being supported. The bed beneath you, the rhythm of your breath, the stillness around you. These simple anchors guide the mind back to safety. You are not alone in the quiet. Even when everything feels still, care surrounds you. Nothing is overlooked. Nothing is unguarded. You can release every trace of fear now, knowing that peace is stronger and closer. As sleep approaches, fear continues to dissolve. Awareness softens, thoughts slow. Your body sinks deeper into rest. The night holds you gently, and peace remains with you, steady and calm, carrying you safely into sleep. As the night settles into deep quiet, allow yourself to sense the gentle nearness that surrounds you. You are not alone in this stillness. Even when no sound is heard and no movement is felt, there is a presence that remains close, steady, and calm. This nearness does not demand attention. It simply stays, offering comfort through its quiet constancy. Let this awareness ease any sense of isolation that may arise in the dark. The quiet hours can sometimes feel empty, but they are not empty of care. There is a companionship that does not depend on conversation or activity. It rests beside you, within you, around you, bringing reassurance without words. Notice how your body responds when you no longer feel alone. Your breathing deepens naturally. Your shoulders soften. The subtle tension that comes from feeling separate or unguarded begins to melt away. In this nearness, vigilance is no longer needed. Rest becomes safe. You do not need to reach for this presence or hold onto it tightly. It is already there. Like warmth in the air or calm in the silence, it surrounds you without effort. Even as your awareness fades, this nearness remains unchanged, steady through every hour of the night. If thoughts arise about distance or absence, gently let them pass. Nearness is not measured by sight or sound. It is felt in peace, in stillness, in the quiet sense of being held. Nothing needs to be proven. Nothing needs to be explained. The night itself becomes a place of companionship. Silence listens without judgment. Darkness offers rest rather than fear. In this calm environment, you are accompanied in a way that soothes the deepest parts of you. Allow yourself to rest fully within this nearness. There is no need to stay alert or aware. Even in sleep, you remain accompanied. Even as dreams come and go, care remains steady and unbroken. Let gratitude rise softly, not as a thought to repeat, but as a feeling of ease. Ease in knowing you are not walking through the night alone. Ease in knowing that presence does not leave when consciousness fades. As your breathing slows further, feel how completely supported you are. Nothing is missing, nothing is distant. There is only quiet closeness, surrounding you with calm assurance. Now allow your awareness to drift gently into sleep, carried by this steady nearness. You are safe to let go. You are held in peace through every moment of the night, resting deeply, never alone. As the night grows quieter, there is a gentle invitation to release what belongs to tomorrow. The mind may still be holding plans, concerns, and unfinished thoughts, but none of them need your attention now. This moment is not asking you to prepare or decide. It is simply asking you to rest. Imagine gathering every thought about the future with calm hands, not to examine them or solve them, but to place them somewhere safe. One by one, let them be set down. There is no urgency. Nothing will be lost. What truly matters will return in its own time. There is comfort in knowing that you do not carry tomorrow alone. The weight of what lies ahead does not rest on your shoulders tonight. You are allowed to pause. You are allowed to stop thinking forward. Care continues even when planning stops. Feel how your body responds as the future loosens its hold. Breathing deepens. The mind becomes less crowded. The heart no longer needs to stay alert. This release is not giving up. It is trusting that care remains active beyond your effort. If worry resurfaces, meet it with gentleness. There is no need to push it away or judge it. Simply acknowledge it and allow it to pass. Each time you release a thought about tomorrow, peace grows a little stronger. The night offers a natural boundary between now and what comes next. Everything beyond this moment can wait. There is no benefit in carrying it through the dark. Rest is what prepares you best for what lies ahead. Let your awareness settle fully into the present. Notice the steady rhythm of your breath. Notice the stillness around you. These simple anchors bring the mind back from the future into calm safety. As you continue to release, trust deepens naturally. Trust that guidance will be there when needed. Trust that strength will return with rest. Trust that you do not need to manage everything at once. There is relief in knowing that the future is not fragile. It does not break when you stop watching it. It remains held, cared for, and guided even as you sleep. Allow this surrender to become complete. Let tomorrow rest where it belongs, beyond this moment. Here now, there is nothing required of you, only rest. As sleep draws nearer, the mind grows quieter. The heart grows lighter. The body sinks deeper into comfort. Everything that needed to be released has been released. You drift gently into rest, unburdened, peaceful, and safe. As the night carries you closer to sleep, thoughts begin to slow on their own. There is no need to guide them or hold them in place. Allow them to become softer, fewer, more distant, like whispers fading into silence. This gentle quiet is a natural part of resting, and you are moving into it with ease. Let your attention rest lightly on the calmest thoughts that remain. Simple, peaceful ideas that do not demand effort. There is no need for clarity or focus. Just allow your mind to follow what feels gentle and safe, drifting without direction. Breathing remains steady and unforced. With each slow exhale, the mind releases another layer of activity. Thoughts loosen their grip, no longer pulling for attention. Awareness becomes wider and softer, less defined, more peaceful. If a thought appears, welcome it briefly, then let it pass without following it. There is no need to complete or resolve anything now. The mind knows how to rest when it is given permission. You have already given that permission. The quiet between thoughts grows longer. Silence begins to feel comfortable rather than empty. In this space, the mind finds rest without effort. There is nothing missing. Nothing needs to be filled. Allow this calm awareness to deepen. You may notice that thoughts are no longer forming clearly. They dissolve before becoming words. This is a sign of rest settling in naturally, without force or intention. Your body continues to relax in harmony with your mind. Muscles soften further. Breathing deepens slightly. The rhythm of rest becomes steady and reassuring. There is no need to stay aware of time. Moments stretch gently, unmeasured. Sleep approaches without announcement, quietly, like a tide rising without sound. If awareness flickers, let it flicker. If it fades, let it fade. There is nothing to hold onto. Peace is already present. The night supports this quiet transition. Stillness surrounds you. Calm fills the space where thoughts once moved. You are safe to let go completely. Now the mind rests in simplicity. No stories, no plans, no questions, just quiet presence. As sleep arrives, it does so gently, carrying you deeper into rest. Thoughts fall away entirely. Awareness softens into stillness. You drift peacefully, held in calm, breathing slowly, resting deeply, and sleeping soundly. As the night deepens, darkness settles softly around you, not as something to fear, but as a quiet covering. Darkness is not the absence of care. It is simply a space where rest becomes possible. In this stillness, there is a gentle light that does not glare or overwhelm. It exists quietly, steady and reassuring, guiding without drawing attention to itself. Allow this sense of light to ease your mind. Even when the surroundings are dim, clarity does not disappear. Calm does not vanish. Peace remains present, steady and dependable. You are not lost in the dark. You are resting within it. Let your breathing remain slow and natural. With each breath in, imagine warmth and reassurance filling your chest. With each breath out, release any unease that darkness may bring. The night does not hide you from care. It holds you gently. There may be moments when the quiet feels heavy or endless. If that happens, remind yourself that the night has a rhythm. It moves forward even when you are still. Just as dawn always comes, this darkness also carries within it a promise of light. The light you rest in does not flicker or fade. It does not depend on what you can see. It remains constant, surrounding you with calm assurance. Even when your eyes are closed, even when your thoughts are quiet, this light continues to be present. Allow your body to soften further as you trust this gentle presence. Shoulders ease, hands relax. Your heartbeat finds a steady rhythm. Fear has no place here. The dark is no longer empty. It is filled with quiet peace. You do not need to search for this light or hold onto it. It remains whether you are aware of it or not. It guides without effort, comforting without demand. It is enough to simply rest within it. If your mind wanders, let it return to this calm sense of reassurance. The night is not endless. The darkness is not final. Rest does not lead to loss, but to renewal. As sleep draws closer, allow the contrast between darkness and light to soften. They are no longer opposites. Together, they create a space of deep rest and safety. Now let awareness drift further. The light remains even as consciousness fades. You are carried gently through the night, calm and secure, resting deeply, knowing that peace surrounds you until morning comes. As the night settles fully around you, there is a quiet strength available to rest in. It is not loud or demanding. It does not rush the mind or stir the heart. It simply remains, steady and dependable, offering a sense of assurance that does not change with circumstances. In this calm, it is safe to let your heart lean into what has already been spoken and promised. There is comfort in knowing that truth does not shift with emotions. Even when feelings rise and fall, what has been given remains firm. You do not need to revisit every detail or remember every word. Assurance settles more deeply when it is felt rather than analyzed. Let it rest beneath your thoughts like a steady foundation. As you breathe slowly, imagine your heart finding something solid to rest upon. Not something you must hold tightly, but something that holds you. This steadiness does not require effort. It simply invites trust. You are supported even when your awareness softens. The mind often searches for certainty, especially in the quiet. Tonight, that search can end. What has been promised does not fade in the dark. It does not weaken when you stop thinking about it. It remains just as strong while you sleep as it is while you are awake. Let this assurance ease any lingering tension. When the heart knows it is anchored, it no longer needs to brace itself. Shoulders relax, breathing deepens, thoughts slow. Peace grows naturally in the presence of trust. You do not need to remind yourself repeatedly or hold onto specific words. Confidence grows quietly when you allow rest to take its place. Trust does not strain, it settles. If doubts surface, allow them to pass without engagement. They do not require answers tonight. What has been spoken remains steady regardless of passing thoughts. You are not responsible for maintaining certainty. You are only invited to rest within it. The night becomes gentler when the heart is anchored. Darkness no longer feels uncertain. Silence no longer feels empty. Everything is held in calm assurance. As your awareness begins to fade, allow this confidence to remain beneath the surface. Even when thoughts disappear, assurance stays. Even when sleep deepens, steadiness remains. There is nothing left to secure, nothing left to confirm. Everything that needed to be spoken has already been spoken. You are safe to let go now. Allow your breathing to slow further. Let your body sink into rest. Confidence remains quiet and firm, carrying you gently into deep, peaceful sleep, where trust continues without effort until morning arrives. As the night deepens into stillness, there is a quiet sense of safety that surrounds you. It is not something you must create or maintain. It is already present, steady and calm, like a gentle covering that rests over you without weight. In this moment, nothing is required of you. You are free to rest, knowing that care continues beyond your awareness. Allow your body to recognize this safety. Feel how it responds when there is nothing to guard against. Muscles soften naturally. Breathing becomes slow and even. The subtle alertness that lingers during the day begins to fade, replaced by ease. You do not need to listen for sounds or watch the quiet. Rest is permitted. There is comfort in knowing that you are not responsible for staying protected through the night. You are allowed to sleep deeply, without vigilance or concern. Care remains steady even when consciousness fades. You are watched over without effort, held without interruption. If your mind drifts toward worry, gently remind yourself that this moment is secure. Nothing presses in, nothing disturbs the calm. The night holds you gently, and there is peace in trusting that protection does not depend on your awareness. Let this assurance settle deeper with each breath. Inhale calm, exhale tension. The rhythm of rest becomes steady and reassuring. Your heartbeat slows, aligning with the quiet around you. The darkness no longer feels uncertain. It becomes a place of shelter rather than vulnerability. Silence feels protective, wrapping around you like a soft barrier that keeps peace close and disturbance far away. You do not need to imagine or visualize anything specific. Simply allow the sense of being covered and cared for to remain. It is enough to know that you are not exposed, not alone, not unguarded. As sleep draws closer, awareness softens naturally. Thoughts lose their sharpness. Sensations grow gentle and distant. Yet even as attention fades, safety remains unchanged. There is rest in knowing that nothing will interrupt this peace. The night passes quietly. Hours move forward without disturbance. You are free to sink deeper into sleep, confident that all is well. Now allow your body to surrender fully to rest. Let yourself drift without resistance. Protection remains steady through every moment of the night, surrounding you with calm assurance, carrying you gently into deep, uninterrupted sleep. As the day releases its final moments, a gentle sense of warmth begins to settle within you. It is not excitement or effort, but a quiet contentment that arrives when nothing more is required. The night welcomes this calm joy softly, allowing it to rest within you without demand or expectation. Let your heart notice what feels peaceful rather than what feels unfinished. Even small moments of ease deserve space to be felt. Gratitude does not need words or lists. It exists simply as a gentle openness, a soft acknowledgement that you are here, breathing, resting, and safe. This quiet joy does not rush or sparkle. It glows softly, steady, and reassuring. It brings ease to the chest and softness to the mind. You do not need to hold onto it tightly. The more you allow it to be gentle, the more naturally it remains. Feel how your body responds to this calm presence. Breathing becomes smoother, muscles loosen. The face relaxes into a natural, peaceful expression. This is joy without effort, contentment without conditions. There is something deeply restful about ending the day without tension. No striving, no reviewing, no fixing. Simply allowing the goodness of rest itself to be enough. In this space, joy flows quietly, unforced and sincere. If thoughts arise about what went well or what could have been different, let them pass without judgment. They do not need to be sorted now. The night is not for evaluation. It is for rest and gentle gratitude. This calm joy remains even as awareness fades. It does not depend on attention. It lingers like a soft warmth, present whether you notice it or not. It carries no urgency and no demand. Allow yourself to sink deeper into this peaceful state. Let joy become lighter, quieter, blending seamlessly with calm. The distinction between joy and rest begins to soften as both settle into stillness. The night supports this gentle closing of the day. Darkness holds space for peace. Silence offers room for calm. Nothing is required of you now. As sleep approaches, allow this quiet joy to flow with you into rest. It becomes part of your breathing, part of the stillness, part of the deep comfort of letting go. You drift gently into sleep, settled, content, and at ease. As the night continues in calm stillness, there is nothing left for you to do but rest. The body understands this rhythm well, even if the mind sometimes forgets. Now, both are invited into the same quiet agreement. It is time to let go completely and allow rest to do its gentle work. Your breathing moves slowly and naturally, without effort. Each breath carries you deeper into ease. Muscles that have supported you all day soften fully. There is no reason to hold tension through the night. Everything that needed to be carried has already been set down. The hours ahead unfold without your attention. You do not need to watch time pass or measure the night. Rest continues whether you are aware of it or not. Strength is renewed quietly, without interruption, without demand. If awareness flickers briefly, let it pass without concern. There is no need to return to wakefulness. Sleep welcomes you again easily, like a familiar place you belong. The mind knows how to drift back into rest. There is reassurance in knowing that the night has a natural end. Morning will come without your effort. Renewal will arrive without planning. For now, rest is enough. Your body continues its quiet restoration. Breathing remains steady. Heartbeat remains calm. Systems within you work gently and efficiently, restoring balance while you remain still. The stillness around you feels complete and undisturbed. Nothing calls for your attention. Silence supports deep rest. Darkness holds you gently. Let yourself sink even further into this comfort. The surface beneath you supports you fully. You are safe to relax completely. There is no risk in rest, only benefit. Thoughts, if they appear at all, are distant and unfocused. They fade quickly, leaving behind quiet space. Awareness softens further, drifting deeper into sleep. The night carries you calmly forward, moment by moment, breath by breath. There is no rush. There is no interruption. Rest continues naturally. Now allow yourself to remain here, sleeping deeply and peacefully. The night does its work in stillness, renewing strength, restoring calm, and preparing you gently for the morning that will come in its own time. As the night reaches its quiet completion, peace rests gently within and around you. There is no abrupt ending, no sharp edge between darkness and light. Everything moves softly in its own time. You remain wrapped in calm, breathing slowly, resting deeply, held in stillness. Sleep has carried you through the hours with care. Your body has been renewed without effort. Your mind has been allowed to rest without interruption. Even now, in the deepest calm, there is a sense of gentle continuity, as though peace itself is watching over you. If awareness begins to stir, let it do so slowly and without urgency. There is no need to rise quickly or think ahead. This moment belongs to softness, to ease, to quiet gratitude for rest received. The calm of the night lingers, not disappearing with sleep, but settling into you. It remains in your breathing, in the steadiness of your heart, in the relaxed weight of your body. Peace does not leave when rest ends. It carries forward gently. Light will come when it is time, gradual and kind. It will not rush you. It will meet you gently, just as rest has held you gently through the night. You are not pulled from sleep. You are guided from it with care. There is grace in this transition. Grace in moving from stillness into awareness. Grace in beginning again without strain. You do not need to hurry. Everything unfolds naturally. Your breath remains slow and calm. Your body remains supported. The quiet strength built through rest remains within you, steady and reassuring. As the night releases you into what comes next, peace remains your companion. Calm flows forward with you. There is nothing missing, nothing unsettled. You awaken gently, whether now or later, carrying the softness of the night within you. Rest has done its work. Calm remains. Grace surrounds you as you continue, unhurried, at ease, and held in peace.